Breaking news, a car goes up in flames right in front of Dale's Donuts as protests in Paramount get out of control and spill into Compton.
To Atlanta.
Donald Trump has got to go.
To Chicago. And in the nation's capital.
Breaking news right now. You are looking at video from News Chopper 4. Thousands of people have been gathering for the planned No Kings protest in downtown L.A. Now, these protests are taking place all across Los Angeles, the state of California, and all across the country today. It's in opposition to the Trump administration.
We have to go by the laws. We can't call in the National Guard unless we're requested by a governor. What changed now? Why is this situation different to not consult with Governor Newsom about this?
Well, the biggest change from that statement is we have an incompetent governor. So I talked about governors, but I didn't talk about he's an incompetent governor. Look at the job he's doing in California. He's destroying one of our great states. And if I didn't get involved, if we didn't bring the Guard in, and we would bring more in if we needed it, because we have to make sure there's going to be law and order. You had a disaster happening. But it's lucky for the people in Los Angeles and in California that we did what we did. We got it just in time. It's still simmering a little bit.
So my name's Ryan Livanos. So I'm here with
Jasmine Richards Abdullah,
Ron,
I think Savannah,
and Sam. Okay.
How do you feel about what is happening? Like, how do you feel that the protests, all that?
I'm proud of my city. Me too. Yeah. I think it really shows that, like, under conditions like this, like, we can really come together. Scary situation, like, it really feels like you're alone until you get out here and you notice that everybody's standing with you. Like, our entire city's out here, and that brings comfort.
It feels very unreal that we even have to do this. And it also feels very empowering to see all the people around and how many people actually really do believe in what I believe.
If you could use only one word to sum up what's going on, kind of the protests in general, what would you say?
I'd say it's beautiful.
And I would say it's powerful.
I say resistance.
Freedom. Empowering. Pride. Community.
One word? I mean, it's about peaceful. I would say peaceful.
What's the most part? Love.
Love. Love's a good one. Love's a good one. Is there a line you believe the protesters shouldn't cross, such as rioting or fighting back?
I think hurting businesses, there's just no point.
There is no line you shouldn't cross. If they're gonna come at us, we come at them. A lot of folks, they was watching Channel 11, like the mainstream media.
Yeah.
So they gave you a perception. They didn't know what was really going on. But when the uprising started, because I don't call it a riot, I call it an uprising. The people saying, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Fuck your property, because you keep putting property over people.
Oh yeah.
What happened was kids was out there getting slammed on their head on the freeway, and all they was doing was having signs. You know what I mean? They were literally, I seen a little girl get slammed in her head, pushed into the pavement by probably the man was like 260 pounds. You know what I mean? So there is no art. The actions that happened after that was a reaction to their actions.
Have been lit on fire. Protesters smashing the windows as they gather here in downtown LA.
Would you say that cops, Marines, ICE, would you say that they're people too?
Yeah. I mean, we're all underworking within and underneath the system, and there's no way for, you know, any of us to be fully out of that and to be like, to ethically live and ethically work in a system that exploits people regardless of like where they come from. So I can sympathize with them because I can understand why, you know, they're employed through the government. Like there are a lot of benefits, but I can't necessarily empathize with them.
I really do. I know they feel some type of way, but ultimately that is their job. So
Yeah.
they have to do what they have to do.
No. Hell no. The LAPD was out here on horses, chasing after people, reminding me of slave catchers. You know what I mean? They was telling people to stay back, but they was encroaching on their space. They were pushing folks. On the freeway when it all first started and cracked off, we were peaceful. We have the right. Now what you guys need to do is send out and tell us this is no unlawful assembly, and then any folks that are still there should start arresting people. Don't beat them.
What about you? What do you think?
I think that people definitely, I think also it's a job for some of them. They all have their different motivations, but I think it's a job that asks you to just follow orders, right?
Yeah.
But at a certain point, like, when does that end?
How do you feel about it? Is it like?
I mean, that's what I've been trying to tell people. Do you see any LAPD right now? Do you see anything? So it's kind of a mixed emotion, and I believe they don't want to step up. We're stepping up.
Yeah.
But it could be different messages. But that's just my opinion.
So yeah, we're out here. We got to defend a building that seemingly nobody cares about.
Nobody cares about, yeah.
And the protest has been great. So.
So what do you think needs to happen for this to end?
ICE just gotta leave.
ICE gotta, yeah.
Wasn't that it?
ICE left? ICE leave, we'll be straight. Until they stop going kidnapping people from graduations and shit, and showing at Home Depot.
Chasing the farmers down.
Yeah. Then we're gonna be out here pressing back.
Well, I think first of all, Trump needs to get out of office. I think that's like the main issue.
Trump has got office impeached. That's just the only solution to this because they can't live under a president that wants to act like it's a monarchy.